Hey Cancer, what's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on in your connection from the 1st to the 10th of October 2021. If you need a personal reading, all that information is going to be down below. You can DM me on Instagram or reach me on my email. Alright, let's see. This is for Cancer in love. What's going on in this connection from the 1st to the 10th of October 2021. Alright, that's good. All right, let's see. So how do you see yourself in this connection with this person? How does this person see themselves in this connection with you? How does this person see themselves in this connection with you? Okay, what is the current situation? What is the current situation? Now this person wants to work with you, right? They're ready to take the lead here. It's more like they're ready to commit to this, as in not like a commitment as such, but more like let's work to this, let's talk about it. Okay, now they're ready to be with you on the same page out here. Okay, they're wanting to reconcile, they're wanting to put in the effort. They're trying to learn more about you, they're trying to learn more about the connection, whether it's an old connection or a new connection. Okay, there's always a lot of learning to do, right? So earlier probably they were refusing to learn about the connection, refusing to put the effort here, refusing to put in the hard work that was required here to make it work out here. Now I think they're coming off as a point where they're trying to wanting to be dedicated, they're being more alert, they're trying to pay attention to the connection. Okay, and they're wanting to move forward in this connection. Okay, like they have goals out there. Okay, they do have goals here, but they are taking part, are wanting to take part in this connection and like grow it together out here. You on the other hand here with the Six of Swords in reverse here, there are chances you're not being able to move on from this person here. It's like you're not doing what you're supposed to do, okay, to let this connection go, but you're avoiding change of some sort. Now you know you need to leave a toxic situation here, but you're not being able to leave it, so you're not leaving the toxic situation here, you're staying. It's like you're staying a little bit longer here. Okay, or there are chances that you're not even over this person, you're not even ready to mentally leave the situation, but you could just be running away from the connection. Okay, you could just be running away here. You're probably not seeing the positive in the connection here. It's like, you know what, I don't even want to think about it. Okay, instead of acting like, this is the blessing in disguise, maybe you're like, I don't want to think about it. But right now here there's like this, in the current situation you could, both of you all be, in this inner turmoil. Okay, there's a lot of deep seated fears, a lot of deep rooted fears here. Okay, so it's like a never ending cycle out here. Let's see, how does Cancer view this person or the connection with this person? How does Cancer view this person or the connection with this person? How does this person view the connection with Cancer? How does this person view the connection with Cancer? Okay. And what is the mutual energy? What is the mutual energy? Both of you all are ignoring this connection right now. Both of you all want to be in the driver's seat out here. Okay. You could be viewing this connection as very burdensome. Okay, probably you're the one who's taken up extra responsibilities in this connection out here. Okay, you're the one who's doing all the work out here, but you do view this connection as something where, you've taken up extra load, you've taken the burden of this relationship, and you're the only one who has to do everything out here, instead of this person trying to contribute it. But you're at the end of the cycle here. Both of you are at the end of the cycle here. All right, it's just that this person out here, now they view this connection and wanting to work on this connection, wanting commitment, wanting some kind of stability, security, marriage out here. You on the other hand here with the 10 of Wands here, so basically what's happening here is you are very bogged down. Okay, you probably think this is too much of a burden here. Okay, you're probably overloaded out here. Okay, but I think somewhere somehow you're probably taking on too much. Okay, this is a lot of self-imposed stress, all right, coming from your side out here. This person here does view this connection as they want this with you. Okay, shit, that's damn dark, right? 1 second. Better now? Yep. So yeah, that's you, that's them here. Okay, now they view this connection as wanting something stable, solid, committed out here. Now keep in mind out here the energies can be switched. All right, so it could be you, it could be the person you're dealing with. All right, so take it how it resonates. With the Empress in reverse here, the overall energy is telling me that as the mutual energy, that both of you all are being too controlling out here. Okay, both of you all are not being able to ready to let this go. You know, that sense of acceptance, that sense of where something needs to grow, but it's going to grow at its time out here. Okay, it's like you have a plant and you are putting in so much water because you want it to grow so quickly, which is again controlling the outcome, being attached to the outcome. Okay, so that's happening from both your sides. Okay, could be both of you are neglecting this connection, or both of you are wanting to drive this connection according to the outcome that you'll want it to. But that's the mutual energy, which is why there's a lack of growth and expansion out here. Okay, what is the root of the issue for Cancer and the person they're dealing with? What is the root of the issue? What is the root of the issue? So there is a very strong connection here. This is a strong soulmate twin flame connection out here. Okay, both of you all have a lot of love for each other. Both of you all are very, very committed to each other. Okay, someone out here needs to walk away from their comfort zone, okay, and start moving slowly towards this connection. But the problem here is this person here is so stuck up in their comfort zone out here, okay, and this person out here is lacking the willingness to invest into the future of the connection. So what happens is that they are going around in circles. Okay, so one person out here is going around in circles, not doing what they have to do, okay, and completely ignoring that connection or ignoring the situation. And what they do is they keep coming back. They keep coming back goallessly. They keep coming back like without any direction. It's like, I love you, I want you, I feel the connection with you, but I'm not going to do what it takes to make this connection work out. Okay, so someone here is very stuck up in the way they view the connection here, or very stuck up in their perspective. They probably feel they're doing the right thing out here, but actually that's just a waste of time and just sacrificing for nothing. What does Cancer feel deep down for this person that they're dealing with? What does Cancer feel deep down for the person they are connecting with? What does Cancer feel deep down for the person they are connecting with? What does this person feel deep down for Cancer? What does this person feel deep down for Cancer? What action will Cancer take towards this person moving forward? What action will Cancer take towards this person moving forward? What action will Cancer take towards this person moving forward? One more card for action for Cancer. What action will this person take towards Cancer moving forward? One more card. What action will this person take towards Cancer moving forward? Okay. You're breaking your own heart here. First of all, you're very heartbroken. Okay, that's for sure here. You're heartbroken out here. Now, deep down, you're emotionally committed to this person here. Okay, you do love this person to the moon and back here, but it's like you mastered your emotions. There's this lack of impulsiveness coming from you. All right, it's like, yes, I love this person, I want this person, I can't move on from this person out here. I know what I need to do, but I'm resisting that change. Okay, but at the same time here, this is a relationship that is getting too much for me. All right, I'm the only one who's contributing out here. If I communicate, there's communication. If I don't communicate, then there's no communication for days, blah blah blah. All right, I make the plans, etc. That's how you're thinking here. But with the Four of Swords here, I feel that you are taking a step back here. All right, so the love is there from your side here, but you're taking a step back here. Like, yes, this is what I want here, but it's this, you're at a stage where there's a lot of stress, anxiety, and your mental health is getting to you. Okay, you're probably needing solitude or alone time from this person out here. Probably things are getting too overwhelmed for you to cope up. All right, so you're stepping away from this situation because you're not being able to handle it anymore here, but you do feel that there is a need for mental rest out here. Okay, you're wanting to take some space and time, thinking time out here. Okay, could be even be a holiday, you could be going on a solo trip, why not? This person out here, right, I feel that this person out here was earlier probably this person here is probably still neglecting the situation here. Okay, maybe this person has too much going on in their life. Okay, so they are very, very disorganized. That's the kind of person you're dealing with. This person does not know how to strike a right balance here. Okay, so this person here, I feel, could be biting off more than they can chew. So they have a lot going on here, but they're finding it very difficult to keep a balance here, you know, to keep the balancing act going on, you know, because there's so many conflicts and demands around them here. Okay, so this person is probably making you feel neglected, and probably they're over investing in another area of their life here. Okay, which is why probably they're just like, I don't know what to do. They're very confused here. They're probably very pressured by responsibilities also, is what I'm getting here. Okay, but there's a lack of concentration. There's a lack of being flexible out here. Okay, where I can, you know, give equal time to both. whatever. Now it could be your relationship and their work life, your relationship and their family life, whatever it is, but this person lacks balance out here. I feel this person here is kind of pessimistic, okay, but eventually, but gradually they will reach out with the Knight of Wands here. So they're not reaching out, although they view this connection as very stable, secure, okay, where they want this with you here. But again, see, when I said this, right, they're not willing to invest into the connection. They're still going round and round. It's like first they were taking baby steps towards the connection. Now they're so bored because it's getting nowhere, or because it's just so slow out here, which is why you could also be getting out of this connection because you just feel it's getting nowhere here. But they're rushing back, okay, so they're rushing back with that extreme passionate energy, you know. Now this person could also be wanting to travel with you or travel to you here, okay, but this person out here, the way they're coming in, right, I feel they're still coming in through chasing this relationship. Why? Because you're giving up, you're not opening up, you're probably just shut down, you know, you're just not communicating with them is what I'm getting here, okay. But this person here likes chase, okay, so they're probably not ready to commit yet, okay, but they're like this love them and leave them kind of person, okay, because there is forward movement here, okay, they're rushing back. It's probably a long overdue communication or long overdue movement from their side out here. But yes, the way they're moving towards you is more like I want this now. They're not thinking reasonably, okay. So I think with the Three of Wands in reverse here, I also feel that this person is probably coming to a point where they're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not waiting anymore, okay. Maybe they feel you've turned your back to the situation here, but the Three of Wands in reverse is definitely telling me where it's like they're overly optimistic also, is also what I'm getting here. Could be overly optimistic, okay, but they're coming back in their actions. They're coming back. You in your actions, no, in their feelings they want to come back, sorry. In your actions out here, we have the Magician in reverse and the Three of Swords. You're half-hearted right now. You're not being able to manifest what you want to. You want to manifest this person back, but it's a lot of half-hearted energy. You know, where it's like you're doubting. You want it, but then you're like, I don't know if I want it. Should I want this? Is it going to be the same shit different day? Do I have the capabilities or the abilities to make it happen here? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But the thing is that this is a wasted talent out here, okay. That's what's happening here. You're wasting your talent, you're wasting your manifestation skills, okay. So either you're not sure about what you want, okay, but there's a lot of self-doubt coming from your side. Maybe you just feel the timing is wrong out here, okay, but you do have everything that you need, okay, to use it effectively. But right now there's this half-heartedness, there's a lack of communication from your side or from their side out here, okay, but you're definitely struggling, you know, to manifest the desired outcome out here. You feel something like this missing piece of the puzzle out here, which you're not being able to find or not being able to join in order to manifest this person into your life, which is again with the Three of Swords, you're causing a lot of stress, anxiety in your life, okay. This person out here is trying to avoid drama as much as they can. So it's like, you know what, this person out here, they know that if they come towards you, there's going to be too much drama, too much chaos out here, okay, and they probably know that there's going to be a conflict here when they come towards you, okay. Maybe this person is too busy here, they're not being able to give you the time, there's a lack of teamwork from here, okay, and probably they're taking up too much pressure if they come towards you. But there are a lot of fiery arguments, you know, petty fights between you both here. Temporary hiccup is what I'm getting here, but there are a lot of obstacles and challenges. But what's happened here is that this person here has found a way to run away from the connection or to run away from this conflict. It's like, if I face this, then I'm going to have to face the consequences. There are no bad and good consequences. There are consequences. You stay away from, they stay away from you. There are consequences. They come towards you and try and talk it out. There are consequences. Okay, but regardless out here, I feel this person here is just not wanting to rush in and argue anymore, okay. They're more like holding back, trying to take a step back out here, okay. And this time around, they're probably telling themselves that, you know what, let's just think about what I want to do, or let's just think about how they want to approach you, because right now they're totally refraining from saying anything or communicating, okay. So they are probably in that belief system where it's better to have a slow and steady approach this time than rushing in out here. So in their actions, in their feelings, they want to rush in, but in their actions they're not doing anything about it, okay, which is why you're also getting into that energy. Well, screw it, you know, maybe I'm just manifesting the wrong goal out here, or I'm just never going to get what I want. Let's see, what is the best possible outcome for Cancer from the 1st to the 10th of October 2021? What is the best possible outcome for Cancer? Best possible outcome for Cancer. Ooh la la, nice. Okay, did I say nice too fast? I feel like there. What's the Eight of Wands? What's the Chariot? All right, so yep. Someone's coming in. All right, so eventually this person is going to come in. Okay, they're going to have that power to overcome any obstacles out here. I'm getting a lot of travel from this person here. So this could be someone here who's at a long distance from you or at a distance from you. They would want to travel towards you. They want to travel towards you, could be abroad, wherever, right? But there is going to be a lot of quick, passionate communication. Expect a lot of communication unexpectedly out of nowhere. So if things are completely stuck and stagnant between you both here, boom, it's gonna start so quickly out of nowhere. Okay, it's like, you know how these arrows are coming through the air, right? These wands out here, that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like through air. It's gonna be like, I feel it's gonna be social media, you know. I feel it's going to be social media out here, a lot of communication back and forth here. And probably now this person here is choosing the right path. Okay, that the right path is probably to take control of the situation and move towards you. Okay, so it's like now they have that willingness and determination and the drive, you know, to come towards you. But this is movement out here. Okay, there is victory out here. I do feel that this is someone here who you're dealing with, who probably was very laid back all this while, not taking action out here. The other thing I could see is that there are chances that you are moving forward from them, but I'm not getting that so much. Let's take one more card. Give me one more card for the best possible outcome for Cancer. One more card for the best possible outcome for Cancer. Whoa. Yeah. So they're coming towards you, but they're still not giving you what you want. Just to let you know, they're still not giving you what you want here. Yeah, so there is a reconciliation here, but it's a lot of unknown energy. It's like, yes, I love you, I want you, but I don't know where this is going. This is someone who has the fear of the unknown and everything's still in the dark. Okay, but I do feel here that the moment you try to walk away from them, right, which you already are in your mind, the moment you walk away, they're coming back. But when they're coming back, they're still doing the same thing. Okay, so it's still repeating itself out here. I don't know why, for some reason out here. I mean, I don't want to tell you that they're coming back out here and then, like, you know, you guys are just like watching this and like, that's why I wanted to clarify. This person is still coming towards you with that non-committal energy. So they love you, they want you, they want to build with you. But if you were asking them to come back around this time around and give you stability, security, no. I think this person is still very focused on their career, money, goals, etc. Or you are just moving forward from this person out here where you're more focused on yourself. Take it how it resonates, okay? Because I still see you as someone who's running from the situation instead of having that clarity. I think eventually you will have clarity out here. Now, clarity does not always mean that clarity has to come from this person out here. It could be closure, it could be some inner clarity, something where you're thinking logically, okay? Something happens and you start to think about it logically, okay? Like, hey, what's really going on out here? Do I really want to waste my time sticking around, stay longer here to a situation which is not fulfilling me? Or do I really want to keep moving forward and this person has to come in, they'll catch up if they have to. I do feel this is you moving forward here. I think earlier you were like in that place where you were like, you know what, you were directionless. You were straying off the path out here. But I think now you're going to take action. You know what you want, and I think you're moving forward here. And I think there are chances you're more focused on your career goals. If this person has to come, they will come. Yeah, I think you were unfocused here. You were not sure about the next step. You were probably very scattered and confused. But I do feel that now you're not confused anymore. Okay, there's no misdirection. You are on the right path out here and you're choosing to move forward here. Yeah, I think you're choosing to move forward out here. But that, whatever it is, right, even if you're choosing to move forward, there is still communication coming from this person here. It'll just come out of nowhere. It'll be probably very flaky, but it will come out of nowhere. Okay. So that's what I have for you, and hope this reading resonates, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.